So last week I was tasked with replacing these UPS units with some new ones. Exact same model and everything. I guess they didn't realize that they could just change out the batteries inside. And so they had bought all new UPS units. They took these two and replaced it with 3 of them. They have a few servers and other devices that need to be that need to remain online in case of like little power blip or something. Because there's one server in there that kind of runs all of our production equipment, and it power cycled, and they had to kind of restart everything from scratch. Kind of have to put in all the like the customer numbers, what was in each spot and everything. It was kind of a pain. So they learned their lesson. They had me install the new UPS units. And so I was like, what are y'all gonna do with these? And he's like, well, we're just gonna throw them away. I was like, well, can I have them? And it's like, yeah, sure. And so I took them home, and now when I check to see what kind of batteries inside, there should be 2 12-volt batteries. I don't know what size. And I'm gonna reorder the batteries and get these things set up so that our internet service at home will stay online for hours when the power goes out. And I also brought some of the new hardware home too. And the cool thing is like this little, if I can get it off, this thing comes off, but you can switch the orientation of the screen and everything. So, but let's check out the batteries. Oh God, these things are heavy. So much electronics. And this is my new screwdriver. Oh, it's too tight. I'm not gonna do it now. Like, see, now I can go like this. See? And now once it gets a little looser, I can do them like that. And this one. Probably don't need to do this, but okay. And then we've got to put this right here. I need to flip this thing over. But I will probably take these apart a little bit and dust it out. It says there's no user serviceable parts in it, but that's some BS, because you got to blow out that fan, and depending on the fan. This thing's too thin to get off some of these screws. And these slides. And here we have it. Our 2 batteries. I'm wondering, like, okay. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, so these 2 batteries are taped together. Oh my goodness, that's how they did it. Okay. There's some Yuasa batteries. Yuasa branded, I should say. Four volts. Yeah, so this, they really don't say what amp hour battery. It says 35 watts per cell for 15 minutes. It's, it's just like duct tape on. And I know they never opened it, because the new ones were like this too. Yeah, I'll just get some new batteries to replace it. And so this is it. I might not have to open it up. I could probably get the fan to blow out from here. Yeah, okay. Well, since I have it kind of halfway apart, let's take this off. How do they have it? So they have positive to negative. So they made it 24 volt. Okay. Let me go get my voltmeter so I can see how many volts this thing is putting out. See how dead these batteries are. I'll be right back. Handy dandy voltmeter. Volts DC. Back up, Billy. Just back up. Put my test on here. Well, it has 12 volts. Here. 12 volts. So if I put this one back or something. I don't know why they said it. Because by the time I got to work, this thing was already powered off. So I wasn't able to tell what was going on. And so this should say 24 volts, right? 25.16. So I'm guessing that the batteries are just old. Probably might not be able to handle the load anymore, which is a possibility because that happens with car batteries all the time. Like it still shows, like when you charge up, it still shows like 13 volts or so. And then whenever you go to start your car, it won't start because it doesn't have the capacity because the cells are worn out. And that's probably what happened here too. So let's just leave all this alone. And I'll order some batteries probably tomorrow. And that way we can get these things working again. There we go. Yeah. And so this is the screen, and you can adjust the screen like this way or that way so that you can have it standing up. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Just leave it like that for now. And I'm gonna put this in a good place that won't get lost. Can I get a little sandwich bag or something? I don't have a separate video for us to install the new batteries and get everything set up and working. Because when you install new batteries, you don't want to start plugging stuff into it right away. You want to let those batteries charge for about a day before you start plugging things in, putting them on the load, because otherwise you can mess up the batteries too. You plug this into the wall, and and you plug your devices you want to keep powered on into here. So that way, whenever the power goes out, instead of your device going off, turning off, you have these batteries to provide some backup power to keep those devices powered on in case of like a small power outage. You know how like whenever the power kind of goes out for a second and you have to reset all your clocks? This wouldn't happen with this. It'll just stay running. So make sure that all this stays like that. Yeah. To end this video, I'm gonna order the new batteries, and then next video, I'll be installing the new batteries and cleaning this out and getting it set up for our use at our house.